The original facial interface and the foam pad that comes with your Oculus Quest 2 has for many just not been comfortable. In fact, for many it's caused skin irritation issues. So many in fact that Oculus have had to recall units, they've had to send out replacement facial interfaces, they've had to send out silicone covers, all in a bid to try and alleviate the problem. It's not been a great PR journey for Oculus. Fortunately, there are a number of companies offering third-party accessories such as replacement facial interfaces for your Quest 2. Two of these are VR Cover and Kiwi Design. Both of them offer replacement facial interfaces that promise to significantly provide you more comfort than the one that comes with it out of the box, so that you can play for longer. So, which one should you buy? Welcome to my tech gear. Let's find out. If you do enjoy this video, please don't forget to like and share it. And if you're not subscribed yet, consider hitting that button down below, as it really helps me build the channel so that I can keep making videos like this for you. Thanks. So which one you should get isn't as simple as that one over that one or vice versa, because I think there are pros and cons to both. That means that they are suitable for different people, which I'll get to as I go through the video. Now, the design of both is unsurprisingly very similar because they are both facial interface replacements. The foam pads here are similar as well. They both have a faux leather cover on the top. That actually makes it really easy to clean. The VR Cover does have two foam pads out of the box. It has a thick and a thin, whereas the Kiwi Design, whilst it has two foam pads, they're the same thickness. Now this does create a little bit of a quandary between the two, because the thick and the thin might suit more people. However, I've found the medium ones on these to actually be more of that Goldilocks, that ideal, it's not too thick, it's not too thin, it's just right. Looking at the two foam covers side by side, you will see that the foam pad on the VR Cover is actually thicker at the top compared to the Kiwi Design one underneath. Now that means that this actually might be easier for distributing weight more evenly across your forehead, but I've played with both and I haven't noticed a significant difference. Both of these have nose guards which attach themselves to the facial interface. I will say that the one on the VR Cover was actually better at blocking out light. However, I also will note that the actual nose guard itself tends to come away and detach itself from the facial interface, so you keep having to reattach it, which is a little bit annoying. The one on the Kiwi Design, more rock solid, just stays put, but it does let a little bit more light in. This is really going to depend on the shape of your nose though. Both of them were fine, it's just this one was slightly better. A really cool feature of the Kiwi Design one actually though, is that on the nose guard, it's got a nose pad around here. So if you've got a bigger nose and your nose tends to touch the edge of the facial interfaces, then this is actually going to be more comfortable for you. Now the thing you probably all want to know about is comfort. Which one of these is actually more comfortable to wear? And for this, I am going to say it depends, because it will depend on the shape of your face. These are ever so slightly different. The VR Cover one I do find actually wraps around your face a little bit more, so it is a little bit more concave compared to the Kiwi Design one. So if you've got a more narrow face, you will find that the VR Cover one will fit your face better. If you've got a wider face, you will find that the Kiwi Design one will fit your face better. I am talking optimal fit here now though, because I've worn both and both of them, for me, have been fine. Now the VR Cover one has vents in the top that let steam out, so hot air out the top, which it says will actually help keep you cooler for longer. Now compared to the standard facial interface on the Quest 2, it absolutely does. But it's not as good as the one on the Kiwi Design. The Kiwi Design one has vents just absolutely everywhere. It's got vents all the way across the top to let the hot air out. It's even got vents on the bottom to let cold air in. So that circulation of air keeps you even cooler. And that has been a noticeable difference between the two for me. And price-wise, both of these are pretty much the same. The VR Cover one, $29, Kiwi Design, $28. So which one should you buy? Well, I definitely recommend you buy one of them, because either of them are a significant step up in comfort from the foam pad that comes in the Quest out of the box. Which one you get, I think, depends. If you find that you tend to get pressure points on your face, or you've got quite a narrow face, then I would say the VR Cover one is probably better. If you get really hot when you play games and you sweat a lot, which I tend to get quite hot, then the Kiwi Design one with its vented design, which not only lets cool air in and hot air out, but it doesn't let more light in. So for me, the Kiwi Design one was better. If you want to look at my in-depth review of either of these, be sure to check out the links in the description down below. Thanks for watching. If you have enjoyed it, please don't forget to like and share it. Consider subscribing if you're not. And as always, see you in the next one.